Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. Now in this video tutorial I'm going to walk you through how you can use Inpainting. Okay, with Inpainting it will allow you to modify any image whatsoever. Okay, and the way this will work, let's just begin. So say for example I have this image that's been created on the canvas. Maybe you've got a pre-existing image in the media library, or if you want to create one from scratch you can do so. So once you have your image created, this is something I've already created using the AI functionality within Artistly. I need to go to the top menu tab and I'm looking for this paintbrush roller. Okay, it's called Inpainting. Once I select it, a new canvas will pop up. You can see Inpainting. Select the area of the image you want to modify, so just make sure you click the image. Okay, and that will populate in the preview window here to the left. Now you can see I am ready to go. So here is a kind of, well, instructions to follow. So update the marked area with an astronaut riding a horse, etc, etc. Okay, things like HD, dramatic lighting. Now with this gentleman here, let's just say I want to, let's put some glasses on him. So I'll just put them here. I will drag. Okay, so you can see as I click the mouse, I am indicating on the image in this preview section here. Once I hold down the click, it will leave a trail or white line to indicate the section or the marked area on the image I want to modify. So let's just say insert glasses. Okay, insert glasses, or let's just be more specific, insert red glasses. Okay, so with if you're following the prompt, it's much more easier and it will give you a much better result opposed to if you're writing limited information. So it's really important, and obviously I'm marking it, making sure it's going to be going against not only the eyes but the top part of the nose and onto the ear. Okay, so we'll give that a few moments to load, and what we should see, there we have red glasses. So a very powerful feature where you can, instead of having to start from scratch, we can modify those images we've created, or maybe even pre-existing images that we've had before. So once I select it, let's have a look. So now this gentleman is now wearing red glasses. So can we take this further? Yes, we can. So let's look at his face. Okay, so I've got this lower section here. Let's just type in insert a beard. Okay, let's put a beard on this gentleman, so we can actually now customize his facial features in a sense. Okay, we can add that beard, or well, if we wanted to, we could remove that beard. We've added glasses. We can modify his ears if we want, and it doesn't only you're not only limited to the subject you're trying to modify. You can actually then modify even the scenery if you want to modify the monitor screen or the keyboard he's using or the little plant pot. You know, these things, either we can modify them, we can change them, we can remove them. We have the tools for us. So let me go ahead and select. Okay, and then you can see a beard has now been inserted. Now furthermore, if the subject or this male was looking towards us, towards the screen, we can adjust his eye color. Okay, we can make those tweaks. We could add a beard, we could have done a mustache, we could have adjusted it, adjusted even the color of it, etc, etc. Now let's go a little bit further. Let's see if we can let's go ahead and let's look at his hair. Okay, let's say insert short silver hair. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's see if we can now sculpt a brand new person using this image that we have by using this very powerful function of Inpainting. Okay, so you're not just limited to adjusting or making tweaks on the subject, but you can actually then customize the scenery itself. And we have other tools like object remover. You can actually remove certain objects like plant plot or monitor, etc, etc. And here we have the image that's now being created. If I select it, okay, you can see now how he looks. Okay, so we've done the hair, we have added glasses, we've put a beard on this gentleman. What else can we do? So take it one step further. Let me see if you can guess what I'm going to do. I'm just going to highlight his head here from there to the top. Insert noise cancelling headphones. That's right, we're going to put some headphones on this gentleman. So the reason I am showing you some of these prompts to demonstrate the power of using this feature, okay, when it comes to Inpainting, that we can literally modify any aspect of not only the subject but the image for whatever needs we may have. So whether we're adding glasses to him, we're changing his beard length, or adding it, removing it from his hair. We can also change the hair color, the length of it, the style of it. We just need to be specific for the prompt here, okay, where it says the generate remix section. So there you go, we have a beautiful set of noise cancelling headphones. And remember, yeah, the base color is going to be white. We can actually dictate the color we want as well. Okay, so next, how can we take this any further? Let's have a look. So let me highlight his shirt. Okay, you're probably wondering, what am I going to do? Yes, I'm going to change the color of his shirt. So I just need to make sure I'm covering the area where he's wearing that shirt. And you have to be specific with this, okay? Okay, so here we have insert a pink shirt. And let's see how the Inpainting will come and generate that for us, okay? And just like that, here we have it. Okay, so if I select him, let's get that in the main tab, and let me zoom in so you can see this. And just like that, we can see now we've got him in a pink shirt. We've modified his original hair to put in headphones on. We've got him in glasses. We've given him beard, literally with no difficulty whatsoever. So a very powerful feature. I mean, we could take this further. We could change the keyboard. Maybe if we want to remove it, we can. The plant pots, we can adjust any aspect of this video. Okay, so just to kind of reiterate that when you do have your image, just simply select the Inpainting feature here, and then depending on what you're trying to change, I mean, even if I wanted to change the lighting, I could actually change the lighting here. I could then insert, you know, a chandelier, for example. But one thing I will make very clear, and just to make sure that you always get the best results, always make one adjustment at once. Okay, so say for example, if I'm doing the light, that's fine. Okay, I give that prompt. But if I'm trying to do multiple things, okay, I want to do the lights, I want to maybe do this here and the headphones at the same time, yeah, you're not going to get the best results, okay, if any. So the way this feature will work, just to make sure that you get the most out of AI and it actually works for you and it's very clear and specific, you should always do one prompt at a time to make sure it's specific for what the outcome you're looking for. Okay, so that desired outcome, you have to just dictate by highlighting the area. Say for example, I want to do the hair, then obviously follow the prompt, you know, update the marked area or insert whatever it may be in order to do the change, just like I've shown you in this demonstration video. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video about how you can use the powerful feature of Inpainting. Remember, this can work with your subject if they're in a city center, maybe they're in any kind of scenery whatsoever. You can adjust the scenery, you can adjust the individual, the model, or the subject that you're using. You're not just limited to the subject, you can make adjustments in the scene as well. Okay, so apart from that, thank you very much, and I shall see you in another video.